Florida leads in complete streets and has for decades. Nearly 40 years ago, we became the second state in the nation to pass legislation ensuring that routes for biking and walking were considered in all road construction projects. Since then, FDOT officially adopted our Complete Streets policy, recognizing that complete streets are context sensitive and formally incorporated this approach into our official design manual in 2018. Our state's population, environment, and topography are diverse, and each location requires its own customized solution. Florida's approach to complete streets celebrates this diversity and affirms our robust 360-degree commitment to enhancing safety and mobility for all. We rebuild after coastal hurricane damage and prioritize pedestrian safety along with increased resiliency. We use urban resurfacing projects as an opportunity to upgrade ADA facilities, enhance pedestrian safety, and build bike-friendly cycle track systems. We partner with communities to provide curb extensions with reconfigured on-street parking, extra-wide sidewalks, and highly visible pedestrian crossings. Florida consistently integrates complete streets concepts into our projects, improving safety, enhancing mobility, and inspiring innovation. We're broadening the possibilities of how and where we apply complete streets principles, and we're expanding the definition and inclusivity of what complete streets is and should be. We're launching new, immersive, and interactive ways to learn about complete streets and how they can benefit our state. From local safety projects to exciting new corridors, we're doing it all. The future of complete streets is here in Florida. Visit flcompletestreets.com to learn more.
Drivers, start your engine!
Just listen to that crowd. There he goes. Woo! Good old boy racing. He's picking them off one at a time. Here he comes into pit road. We're seeing some good runs out there today. Watch and learn, kiddies. Wow, that's the fastest pit stop of the day. He's glued to the track and really making up some time. They're side by side as they come down the track. He's got it. Yes, sir, this is where all that experience pays off.
COVID-19 is changing the way the video team operates. Your safety and comfort are our first priority. Hi, I'm Steve Schreiber, video production lead at RS&H. By following company guidelines, we are adapting new procedures to do in-person interviews. Now, only one crew person will be on site, along with a virtual field producer. It will be a safe distancing, touch-free experience. Well before the day of filming, your producer will set up a Zoom meeting to discuss all the details, as well as agree on a place to meet. On the day of filming, the process will begin with one of our video team members arriving at a location just outside your home or other outdoor location and begin setting up their video equipment. Alcohol disinfectant wipes are continually used throughout the process, both for the safety of our crew and for you. A Bluetooth speaker will be nearby so that you will have the ability to communicate with our virtual field producer like this.
Hi there. I know this is unusual from previous interview styles, but we want to keep you safe and we want to keep the crew safe. So field producers will appear like this on an iPad to carry out our interviews.
We will then contact you and let you know that we're ready. You and our crew will both be wearing masks as we safely guide you to a comfortable spot in front of our camera, while keeping 6 feet or more distancing between you and our video team member. Our zoom lenses can make you appear much closer than you actually are. You can then go ahead and remove the mask as we begin the filming process. You and our field producer will have a casual conversation while answering a few questions, the only difference being a virtual interaction versus our typical face-to-face chat. The result will appear something like this, a polished image combined with a great story that make you look your best.
Never had before. It's an amazing project.
When finished, you can place your mask back on, and our video team member will help guide you offset, using the same safe distancing guidelines as earlier.
And that ends the interview process. My role as a field producer is over with. The camera person on site will pack up and head on out. We look forward to keeping everyone safe, and we will see you soon out in the field. Bye-bye.
The Florida wetlands. A diverse ecological system, rich in flora and fauna. Sanctuary for thousands of native species, and a haven for migratory animals from distant places. An emerald jewel that is the foundation for sustaining the survival of all living things which call Florida home, including us, the millions of people who live and vacation in this aquatic paradise. As the human population continues to grow, RS&H remains committed to finding new and innovative ways to protect the splendor of our natural habitats. Building economic corridors through the landscape that promote the local ecology. Enabling us to coexist with the natural world around us. The Wekiva Parkway Section 6 construction project, over 6.1 miles of new roadway. 18 bridges spanning over 25,000 feet. 3 water crossings, 6 roadway crossings, and 9 wildlife crossings. Over 26.7 million pounds of concrete and steel. Set in the heart of Central Florida, the Wekiva River system was designated a National Wild and Scenic River in October 2000 by the United States Congress. Because of this special status, strict requirements to protect the river during construction had to be observed. By taking a role of active stewardship in the care of our environment, RS&H continues to protect and enhance the ecological integrity of all natural places, wherever we are.
The roadways in Durango are critical for travel, commerce, and tourism. All of it depends on the US 550 and US 160 corridors and this interchange of the two highways.
The current alignment of US 550 as it approaches the intersection with US 160 is steep, windy, and shaded, making the area icy and dangerous during the winter months.
CDOT, the City of Durango, La Plata County, and the Southern Ute Indian Tribe have been working together to upgrade the US 550 corridor as well as the US 550-160 interchange. It is through this partnership that the project has become a reality after years of effort.
After looking at the magnitude of the project needs and the limited funding to achieve them, it was apparent that we would need an innovative and refined design that blended into the natural topography.
We have 5 goals for the project, including maximize the project scope, quality design and construction, an integrated approach to the earthwork, enhanced corridor aesthetics, and working with a strong design-build team. The Lawrence, RS&H, and CDOT team has worked together to solve the challenges of the project and to meet these goals.
Our strong relationship with RS&H and a long history of partnering with them on complex roadways gave us a lot of confidence that we were the right team for this project.
Our team took on this challenge with the goal of providing CDOT and the residents of Durango with a design that incorporated the full list of project requirements and additional requested elements, which included 3 additional miles of improvements, all within the project budget.
The new roadway crosses 2 deep gulches requiring bridges that will rise as much as 130 feet above the gulch bottom. Due to the rural location of the project and difficult, steep terrain, we had to consider constructability challenges at every step of the design. Ultimately, we selected a bridge type that requires minimal on-site formwork for the bridge deck. This approach speeds up construction, saves costs, and provides a long-lasting quality bridge.
Sustainability played an important role in our approach. Instead of hauling away all of the old road to be thrown away, we were able to reuse most of it. Further, we were able to take advantage of the excavated material to produce our aggregates that will become the new road base. 72% of it, in fact, is being crushed on-site with special machinery and reused for the new road and bridges. By repurposing what already exists on site, we will nearly eliminate any need to import new materials.
The design was able to reduce earthwork excavation by 45%, which translated into significant cost savings and increased scope. It also meant we could substantially reduce the project's effect on the environment, lowering impacts to the mesa by 8.5 acres.
For the new roundabout and roadway to the south, the project required major earthwork removal and impact to the hillside. We analyzed many alternatives to reduce these impacts and ultimately incorporated a unique oval roundabout layout. This layout shifted the roadway as far from the hillside as practical and also prioritized the major north-south travel movement. A 20-foot high retaining wall of similar aesthetic to other walls along US 160 was also added.
It's exciting to see this project come together. It'll make the roadway safer, it'll keep the wildlife off the roads but still give them safe passage. The improvements factor in future growth and needs, all with the minimum impact to the environment.
This project is a great example of planners, engineers, and contractors coming together in a thoughtful way to design and construct roadways. The resulting project complements the natural landscape and allows the movement of wildlife, all while enhancing safety and meeting the growing traffic demands of our community.
We are truly proud of this project. Working together with CDOT and the rest of our partner companies, we have come together and are building a new corridor that is both safer for the traveling public and the local wildlife. The design and construction repurposed existing materials, minimized environmental impacts, and enhanced the aesthetics. It will meet not only today's needs, as well as accommodate future capacity demands.
Here at RS&H, our architects and engineers use their talents to create some amazing things. But we don't just stop at buildings and bridges. Our skills allow us the unique opportunity to bring joy to the communities we serve through the RS&H Elevate Fund. For the past 5 years, RS&H has teamed up with Jacksonville's Independent Living Resource Center to help create wheelchair-accessible Halloween costumes that bring children's wildest dreams to life. Our associates use their knowledge of drafting and design, along with some help from the Elevate Fund, to turn a blueprint into reality. And it all starts in each child's imagination. From spaceships and trains to magical carriages, the requests we receive are never short of amazing. And the reveal is even better. The excited reactions from each child and their families mean another mission accomplished, and another Halloween made a little bit brighter. This year, with the ongoing effects of COVID-19, we are making sure to take all appropriate safety measures to protect those involved in the process. With your help and some extra caution, we can still give children in need a special day they will never forget. If you or someone you know has drafting and design skills and would like to be a part of our team, or if you would like to assist us in other areas, please email elevate@rsnh.com to volunteer today. Hello, my name is Anthony Sulzer, Senior Video Production Specialist at RS&H. Today, I'll be taking you through a demonstration of our new green screen capabilities and highlighting some of its possible uses. As you can see, right now I'm surrounded by a solid green background, but this can be manipulated in several different ways. The easiest way to think of its potential is akin to the holodeck on the Starship Enterprise. Like on Star Trek, we can use it to simulate virtual missions to far-off planets. Now, let's take a look at how we can use this technology for our business purposes here at RS&H. This scene is a virtual office environment generated using a high-resolution photo. I have been moved and adjusted to scale using the controlling computer and software. Because we are filming with our camera in 4K and using a high-resolution background, we can simulate a tighter shot without losing any image quality. This lets us punch into our subject, creating more focus and intimacy without needing a second camera like you would on a normal set. We can also do other things like run graphics, such as name supers, to identify who is currently on camera. Half-screen graphics, like this, can be generated from pictures, web pages, or any number of different sources. We also have the capability to overlay full-screen graphics, like this, that can come from the same array of different source material. This scene is generated using a 3D rendering of one of our past construction projects. As you can see, I have again been moved and adjusted to scale by the computer without having to reposition myself in the real world. From here, I can interact with this 3D environment in different ways. Let's say I want to discuss the composition of the roadway that I'm standing on. I can highlight that portion of the model to bring the viewer's attention to it. I can also overlay graphics with data in relation to the structure behind me, such as numerical information about its width and height. Let's look at a few more examples of how we can interact with virtual 3D environments. Inside of this airport terminal, we may want to discuss these pillars surrounding me, or possibly the interesting architecture on the ceiling. The artistic pattern on the tile floor may be a subject of discussion. Or we may want to reference some of the dimensions inside of this space. At the concourse of this airport, we can focus our viewers' attention on the walking path beneath me, or on the scaffolding in the architecture of the ceiling. And again, we can incorporate spatial data of our virtual surroundings. This is a background you should all recognize, our corporate headquarters in Jacksonville, Florida. This scene is using motion video as our virtual space. As you can see, the trees are swaying in the wind, and there are some people who'll be walking in and out of the scene behind me. We can do the same kinds of things inside this video environment as we could in the computer-generated ones. For instance, highlighting the street in front of our building, the awning over the front entryway may be of interest. And we can display some dimensions of the building as well, such as height and width. That wraps up our demonstration of just some of the new green screen capabilities provided by the RS&H video team. Hopefully, you are as excited as we are to leverage this cutting-edge technology in our competitive market environment. We look forward to helping you integrate these and other techniques in your next project presentation. Thanks for watching.